Alright guys, Ivan here with another video. In this video we're gonna talk a little bit about Morgan Ace. So officially he became an IFBB Pro, winning the Arnold Classic Amateur. And yeah, now he's officially IFBB Pro. And this guy is a beast. He is humongous. He is big as a house. I'm thinking that he may be even the biggest IFBB Pro ever. Maybe not, but we're gonna learn about it in this video. Anyways, watch him pose. He's actually a pretty good bodybuilder. I mean, he's not that good compared to the Olympians or something like that, but he's definitely a very good bodybuilder. And as you can see, he is absolutely dwarfing people, like regular sized people, not the other bodybuilders. Or is he? Oh, sorry, he actually is. He's actually dwarfing bodybuilders as well. I mean, look at this. This is just funny. Like, how can you beat a guy like this? It just looks like Hulk among men or something like that, like another species. He definitely doesn't look human here. Here you can see another case of him absolutely dwarfing people, actually bodybuilders, to be more precise. But I don't know why are they wearing these long trunks. Is this some kind of classic physique? I don't know. It could be. It could be what we saw this Iron Classic. This could be the future of classic physique, right? Anyways, this is from his last competition where he turned pro. And of course, as usual, he dwarfed every single person on that stage. And for being as tall as he is, it is absolutely impressive that he is able to pack this kind of mass on his frame. Here you can see his physique update from his last prep for this Arnold Classic Amateur, and which he won. He actually brought a great conditioning, finally. Finally, I mean, that was his biggest weakness. He had the mass and everything, but he didn't have the conditioning. Of course, that happened because he partnered up with Chris Esida, or actually hired him as a coach. He is potentially the best coach in the world right now, but I'm gonna make a video about that as well. Do a little analysis on the best coach in the world. But anyways, I wanna ask you guys, what do you think? Is Morgan Ace the biggest IFBB Pro ever? Tell me in the comment section below, but let's see what are other biggest pros that we have. One of them is Big Grammy, for sure, but he's way shorter than Morgan. Then we also had Greg Kovacs, who was huge, and here he is standing next to Jay Cutler, and believe it or not, this picture is actually not photoshopped. Just kidding, of course, it probably is, but what do I know, maybe it's not. He definitely was much bigger than Jay. Here you can see him posing next to Gunter Schlierkamp. Hey, that is how you pronounce his German name. But yeah, Gunter was one of the biggest bodybuilders as well. He was very tall. He actually beat Ronnie Coleman in one of the competitions. I think it was some competition in Brazil, but I'm not sure. Anyways, that's not the point of the video. You can see that Greg is dwarfing him as well, easily. So he was one of the biggest, yeah. And then you also had this guy, Lou Ferrigno, known as the nemesis of Arnold in pumping iron. Also, he was the first person ever to act Hulk. And he was a great bodybuilder, and this is him coming back, I think, in 90s. And he is here standing next to Momo Benaziza, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. But one thing is certain, he made him look like a Tinkerbell. I mean, his leg is looking like his whole body pretty much, right? He is one of the biggest guys ever. And we also had Ronnie Coleman, who just happened to be the best bodybuilder in the history of bodybuilding. And I don't care what you think, this is just a straight fact. Let's admit it, he's the greatest ever. But he is most certainly not the biggest ever, and Morgan Ace is definitely one of the biggest guys. So what do you guys think? Is he the biggest guy in bodybuilding, in the history of bodybuilding? Tell me in the comment section below, and if you have some source of somebody else who is officially bigger than him, well, let me know about that. And if you enjoyed this video, like the video. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. I'm posting new content every single day. And if you want to help me out, suggest me to a friend who is also a fan of bodybuilding. All the best, guys. Bye bye.